What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? What it is, what it ain't, what it ain't gonna be, what it is, what it ain't, what it ain't gonna be, what it is, what it ain't, what it ain't gonna be. My name is Born. I ain't got no spill. I just keep it real, and this is Cloud Chasing at All Time High. Thank y'all for joining me live. Now, today we got some breaking news, breaking information that is about to start taking. It's about to blow the internet up real soon, because I've noticed that I'm not the only one that noticed this information that I'm about to reveal to you guys. And I really want to try to get some people over here in my live before I really just start diving deep into what I'm really about to say. Because with this information, it might even change the dynamics of this whole case. I know y'all seen Woody fire his attorney. And let me say it again. Everybody's calling him Woody. But if you're in Georgia and you're from where he's from, you're gonna call him Woody or Woody, right? So that's why he say Woody versus Woody, because he know everybody calls him Woody, but it's Woody or Woody. And the thing about the reason why I'm even talking about the pronunciation of his name, because it's going to be very important in the things that I'm about to show you. So, I want y'all to like, share, subscribe, and just take a ride with me. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to go take a little journey into the attorney Kayla Bumpus, the one that was supposed to be representing Woody, and see really what happened and why did it work out the way it did. Because it's new information that's coming out that's basically saying that Woody and Kayla Bumpus been knowing each other, been fooling around. She been dabbling and dibbing and dabbling. You know what I'm saying? And Woody is not as dumb as everybody think he is. So that's what we're trying to get into right now. And why are they trying to get this judge recused? And did they set the judge up to run the play on him? Or is the state trying to run a play? And but it's definitely a play getting ran in that courtroom. That's why it's no court today, y'all. Well, it is court, but I don't think the jury's in there, and it's no testimony because they're trying to sort it all out and find out if they can impeach Woody because of what he said on the stand versus what he said in the interrogation room. And so far, it's looking like they're not going to be able to impeach him, though. I mean, because I think the judge is really trying to hurry up and continue letting him give his testimony and get cross-examined or whatever. But this is really what I really want to talk about. Y'all, we're gonna slow roll this a little bit. But check it out. This is when Woody was in court firing Miss Kayla Bumpus.
In our jury, it has been brought to the court's attention that Mr. Copeland's counsel, Ms. Bumpus, would like to be released. Is that correct, madam? Okay, all right. Sir, Mr. Copeland, Is it your desire to release your counsel at this point in time?
She fired.
Look at Woody's face. Look at Woody's face while he's saying that. She fired. Right? She fired. So as Woody's saying that, the court reporter is looking dead in his face with kind of like a smirk, like she kind of know that he's taking that route. The judge doesn't look. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I had a little technical difficulties. I'm right back with y'all. I'm sorry about that. Please forgive me. Once again, we were going over Woody or Wody or Woody being firing his lawyer. And let me take it back a little bit. His actual lawyer was the white guy that was there when he first got on the stand, Melnick, right? That was arguing for him and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, Melnick has to take a trip or has something to do, and he never resurfaced. And then Woody got called for contempt, and that's how Miss Bumpus came about. Because Melnick would have been his attorney, but he suggested that since he's busy or whatever he got going on, that she handle it for him, right? Cool. So she goes to the court to handle it, which it should be resolved because now he wants to play ball and actually testify. So her case should be done, right? Because she was only going to be a lawyer for the contempt case. But here's the twist. Woody actually knows Miss Kayla Bumpus and knows her very, very intimately. And it seems that if she was his lawyer, it might be some type of conflict or whatever, right? So Woody devises up a play to fire her, right? If he fires her, it's no conflict of interest, and she goes out back about her business. But it's just suspicious that Melnick would send her, particularly knowing that she already has a prior relationship with Woody, right? So as we watch this clip again of the judge asking Woody, do he want to keep his lawyer? Just look at everybody's face involved.
Before we call in our jury, it has been brought to the court's attention that.
Look how Woody looking at the judge. And then when he says that she's fired, Look how the court reporter looks at Woody.
Mr. Copeland's counsel, Ms. Bumpus, would like to be released. Is that correct, madam? Okay, all right. Sir, Mr. Copeland, is it your desire to release your counsel at this point in time?
She fired.
She's fired? Okay. So do you wish to represent yourself in these particular, in terms of any issues you may have in this particular?
Do I got a choice?
I'm sorry?
Do I got a choice?
Yes, you do.
Do y'all really think that he has a choice? If they're already giving him immunity because he can't plead the fifth, and even with that immunity, if he doesn't comply, then he's in contempt. So what are Woody's choices? Really? The judge sits there and says, yeah, you got a choice. You could go back to jail, or you could keep your lawyer, or you could fire her and represent yourself. But those are your choices. So in Woody's mind, he don't have a choice. But in the judge's mind, those are your choices.
What are those?
Well, you can keep your lawyer that you have right now.
I don't want her.
All right. You could certainly hire another lawyer, or the court could appoint you a lawyer.
What do I need a lawyer for?
Hmm?
What
No, it's just the court is just asking you whether it's your choice, sir.
I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
Ms. Bumpus, did you file an entry of appearance? All right. Did you, under the Uniform Superior Court rules, file a motion to withdraw pursuant to the?
Look at Woody's face. Now, he looking dead at Kayla Bumpus. He knows something, right? We just trying to figure out, what do you know, Woody? Right? So to fire her, get her off the case, no more conflict of interest. But it seems like the judge also knows this. And so does the court reporter.
Uniform Superior Court rules. I mean, I know you've given oral notice, but usually it has to be in writing, and he has 10 days to object. Say again.
And Miss Kayla Bumpus, no disrespect, but you got a rumpus, real talk. So I mean, I could see the attraction that Woody would have with this young lady. She's a very beautiful, intelligent young lady. You know, I know a lot of people probably don't think that a guy like Woody would be involved with a young lady like that. But contrary to popular belief, a lot of those type of women are attracted to people like Woody.
Well, given the fact that you have represented Mr. Copeland at this point in time, it would seem appropriate that you do need to, in fact, file a formal withdrawal. Even though you didn't enter one, you de facto entered this case by your representation of him, or you telling the court that you did, in fact, represent him. So at this point, I'm not inclined to release you until that's done.
Okay, I'll get that done now, Judge.
Okay, all right.
So basically now the judge is trying to hold her hostage because she was about to represent him on a contempt case that no longer exists because now he's on the stand. So he no longer has to have a lawyer. So this is, it's kind of messy. And then look how he looking at Woody. Look just how he looking at Woody like, I'm really trying to punish you because I know you had something to do with her, right?
And he's got 10 days to go ahead and do that. So you're still going to have to be here until I have because he gets that particular period of time to go ahead and decide whether or not he'd like to hire a lawyer. That's the whole reason for the 10 days.
Well, I don't want to hire no.
Hold on.
You see what I'm saying? So they try to basically tie him to her for 10 days, right? All about paperwork or whatever the case may be, right? She's more than happy to get off the case because she definitely knows that she knows Woody, right? So it's one of those situations to where how did we get here, right? Unless some plays have been ran, and now it's just to figure out who actually is running the play.
Not yet. That you get that right as a party.
I
Okay.
do get right.
You do, yes. You get that right to hire a new lawyer. You get the right to do a couple things. One, to decide whether or not you're going to release her.
Okay.
Okay. Two, you get to decide whether or not you want to get another lawyer to be with you.
Okay.
Okay. Those are the two big things you get a chance to kind of decide. But what I'm going to do at this point in time is, since she's representing you, I'm going to make her file a formal notice to withdraw. She's orally told you at this point in time she wants to withdraw, but you're on the stand, you're testifying at this point in time. So I'm not going to let her withdraw at this point.
Well, Your Honor, I just,
You see right there? He said, so you on the stand right now about to testify. So no, I'm not about to let her go, which kind of don't make more sense because she was only representing him for the contempt. Once he no longer has contempt and he's sitting on the stand ready to testify, why should he need her? So it's just more drama and makes you wonder who is actually really running the play. Is it Woody for firing her in the first place because he knows her? Or is it the judge trying to stall because they know, or he know, they trying to recuse him for that ex parte situation?
like to say, I have, before he started testifying, I was fired.
I don't know that, ma'am. That's not something that I have notice or knowledge of. So,
Okay, I'm gonna show you something. Look at Woody and look at Kayla's face at the same time. Right there, they making dead eye contact, looking right at each other. And watch what the judge say and what Kayla say, and look how Woody and Kayla look at the same time.
So, that's the whole purpose of the rule, so that we can flesh out all those things. So at this point in time, I'm not inclined to let you go at this point. I'm sorry that you put yourself in this particular situation with you and Mr. Melnick and whatever, but, Mr. Copeland does have rights in this particular circumstance.
Look at both of them. They both feeling like, oh man, we stuck, right? And they both know that that they know each other. And I have a feeling that the judge knows that they know each other. And he's just trying to be messy.
File a proper notice to withdraw. I'll give once it's filed, if you file it today, I'll give Mr. Copeland the 10 days. But until such time as I rule upon that and he gets that and gets an opportunity to think about what he'd like to do, I'll go ahead and insist that you remain with us while he's on the stand.
Okay, Judge.
So like
Okay.
you saw how that played out.
So I won't.
Okay. Now this the brother. Talk. Let me get his name right. He's a brother that's attorney out of Texas. He actually did a interview, and we're gonna just break this interview that he did with Miss Kayla Bumpus down, and it's gonna further show you her relationship with Woody and you'll just see the play further of that they know each other, that the judge was pretty much in the wrong. And here we go. I'm gonna just show y'all. I ain't gonna talk about it.
Just get back to Georgia. I don't want the judge. Oh, you were on there talking? No, that was me.
So
that was me.
Kayla actually calls up, right?
Maybe right there.
So
I will say that wasn't the.
Here we go.
Or speaking on behalf of you, well,
I want y'all to get her first words though. When she first popped up.
So what I'm gonna do is share my screen.
That's the name of the brother show. Talk That Law. Out of I think out of Dallas, Texas. Shout out to him. He's doing a fine job.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna go back a few. I was like, she needs to get a lawyer.
These are my friends. Gabe was a prosecutor when I was a prosecutor.
Okay, hold on.
You know, I don't know what I don't know, but you know, in any event.
What we about to watch is Kayla Bumpus get on Talk That Law live. Tell about her relationship with Woody. Tell about what happened in the judge's chambers. So y'all just peep game and tell me was a play being ran, and just tell me who running the play, because it's definitely that her and Woody have a history together, and yeah. So check it out. I want y'all to see this.
Whatever the case may be, I know she's. Wait, who is? Oh, okay. Well, NPRE, that's easy. Oh, hello, can you hear? Oh, you're not about. Thank you so much for joining. I know your hands are tied and you're limited to what you can say or cannot say, so I won't even go there. But thank you for joining us. The conversation. I didn't know, because nowadays people will make a fake profile so quick.
No, it's a lot of fake pages.
Oh, it's okay. That's pretending to be you.
So they're saying she already saying that she got fake pages and troll pages and everything like that. So they just let you know the impact of this case. You know what I'm saying? Just by her having one day in court, she allegedly already has troll accounts and stuff like that on the internet. That's wild. So check it out.
Or speaking on behalf of you, well, I would tell you, you do got the dream team. I don't know how you did it that quick, but I was saying that I was like, she needs to get a lawyer.
These are my friends. Gabe was a prosecutor when I was a prosecutor.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So are you moving like to Texas now?
Yeah, I live in Texas now.
Okay, so are you gonna practice in both?
Yeah, I'm gonna practice in both. I kept my office in Atlanta. I'm gonna hire an associate for court appearances, but I do mostly personal injury.
Okay, I got a real good friend.
So right then and there, she already letting you know she don't even do criminal cases. They trying to get her to represent Woody, and the whole thing about that is her relationship with Woody. That's pretty much separate from whatever she got going on with the court, because she don't do criminal cases. So she already letting it be known right there.
That I went to school with, she was a year above me, and she does personal injury, and she practices in both Texas and in Georgia. So maybe y'all can link up and get some done together. But she's definitely killing the game for sure in personal injury. Yeah, and I do a little personal injury myself. I really love criminal defense, but personal injury where the money at.
I don't want no criminal cases.
I know that's right. Especially after now, right?
Right.
So right then and there, she reiterating it again. She's not a criminal lawyer. She don't do criminal cases, don't want no criminal cases, right? So for this judge to try to tie her up in this case, and even with Melnick, I think Melnick was probably trying to be messy or working with Brian Steele to unravel this case, knowing that Woody knows Miss Kayla Bumpus, and she's about to say it right out of her mouth. Watch this.
Especially after now, they can have it.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I definitely appreciate you coming on and showing your face so we can know it's you. I know you.
Yep, it's me.
Okay. Well, I ain't gonna ask you nothing. Is there anything you wanted to say, or no? No, you just chill.
No, I'm just going to different channels, just getting a vibe of what people think. It's just so funny to me. Everybody has like all of these theories and.
Right. We have and be dead wrong.
Hey, what theories do y'all think people have that they wrong about, y'all? Because I know from what I've been seeing and what she about to say out of her mouth that she definitely had a prior relationship with Woody, even how she pronounces Woody's name. To say his name like Woody, she must know him because only the people in public is calling him Woody. So just listen.
For the most part, I mean, nobody has. I haven't seen one person who I'm like, who they know. Like, not one person has said what actually happened.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Really?
Okay. Wow. Well, this is gonna be interesting then.
It's gonna be interesting, but I mean, I don't think the 25th is gonna happen.
He shouldn't even get in the first place.
Yeah.
And this, I know this is not you saying this, so you don't got to adopt my statements, but it seemed to me that when you were first trying to get off the case, he didn't want to let you go because he already had in his mind that he was trying to keep you there for this show cause hearing.
He was trying to punish me.
Yeah. That's what it was.
You heard that? He said she said the judge was trying to punish her. And why would he be trying to punish her, y'all? Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. He punishing her because of her relationship with you guessed it. Woody. Here we go.
Well, that's what it was. Yeah. I mean, to be clear, that's exactly what it was. He didn't want to let you go. And then when the other lawyers stepped in and said, hey, Judge, you got the rules wrong, as usual. And that's me saying it, not you. He's like, well, you can go. But then he handed you a paper. I already knew he was on some, yeah. I'm gonna keep it clean while you up here because I don't want to.
So, yeah. Like I say, everybody see that the judge is definitely biased towards the state. The judge definitely running plays with the DA. The judge is definitely, got some things up under his sleeve and trying to stop his recusal and all this other stuff. And it's just a big mess. And then on top of that, y'all gonna have her trying to represent Woody. Man.
Him to say, you're saying what I'm saying, but yeah, that was that. But I'm
just point blank period. Like I'm gonna say this is that Woody.
Y'all heard?
Like
okay.
Nobody has. I haven't seen one person.
Listen what she said.
Who they know. Like not one person has said what actually happened.
Listen how she.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Really?
Okay. Wow. Well, this is gonna be interesting then.
It's gonna be interesting, but I mean, I don't think the 25th is gonna happen.
He shouldn't even get in the first place.
And
I know this is not you saying this, so you don't got to adopt my statements, but it seemed to me that when you were first trying to get off the case, he didn't want to let you go because he already had in his mind that he was trying to keep you there for this show cause hearing.
He was trying to punish me.
Yeah,
It was
that's
a
what it
punishment.
was. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I mean, to be clear, that's exactly what it was. He didn't want to let you go. And then when the other lawyers stepped in and said, "Hey, Judge, you got the rules wrong as usual," and that's me saying it, not you. He was like, "Well, you can go." And then he handed you a paper. I already knew he was on some. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it clean while you up here because I don't want them to say, you're saying what I'm saying. But yeah, that was that. But I'm
just point blank period. Like I'm gonna say this is that Woody, like me, the agreement was always that I was only representing him while he was in custody. Once they agreed to let him out of custody, so I mean the whole fire was because he was trying to help me get off the case. I mean, even he knew that the judge was wrong.
See, that was my first theory because a lot of times when we work with clients, we could talk to them on the side.
Close.
It's showing your face so we can know it's you. I know you.
All right.
No, it's me.
Now,
okay. Well, I ain't gonna ask you nothing.
Whoever's still in here, I want y'all to listen to her basically break it down and tell y'all that it is Woody that came up with trying to get her off the case because he knew it was going to cause conflict of interest. Right then and there, that show you that man is not dumb as he's sitting up there playing. So I'm just showing y'all something, and y'all could take it and run with it. Everybody else going to come and give y'all this same information, and it might break the internet. But I'm just giving it to you and showing you from my findings what I'm seeing direct, live, and in y'all face.
Is there anything you wanted to say? Or no, you just chill.
No, I'm just going to different channels, just getting a vibe of what people think. It's just so funny to me. Everybody has like all of these theories and
right. We have and be dead wrong.
For the most part, I mean, nobody has. I haven't seen one person who I'm like, who they know. Like, not one person has said what actually happened.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Really?
Okay. Wow. Well, this is gonna be interesting then.
It's gonna be interesting, but I mean, I don't think the 25th is gonna happen.
He shouldn't even get in the first place.
And
I know this is not you saying this, so you don't got to adopt my statements, but it seemed to me that when you were first trying to get off the case, he didn't want to let you go because he already had in his mind that he was trying to keep you there for this show cause hearing.
He was trying to punish me.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah. I mean, to be clear, that's exactly what it was. He didn't want to let you go. And then when the other lawyers stepped in and said, "Hey, Judge, you got the rules wrong as usual," and that's me saying it, not you. He was like, "Well, you can go." And then he handed you a paper. I already knew he was on some. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it clean while you up here because I don't want them to say, you're saying what I'm saying. But yeah, that was that. But
just point blank period. Like I'm gonna say this is that Woody, like me, the agreement was always that I was only representing him while he was in custody. Once they agreed to let him out of custody, so I mean the whole fire was because he was trying to help me get off the case. I mean, even he knew that the judge was wrong.
Like, see, that was my first.
Y'all heard her. I'm gonna bring it back one more time, so y'all can hear her say it out her own mouth.
First trying to get off the case, he didn't want to let you go because he already had in his mind that he was trying to keep you there for this show cause hearing.
He was trying to punish me.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah. I mean, to be clear, that's exactly what it was. He didn't want to let you go. And then when the other lawyers stepped in and said, "Hey, Judge, you got the rules wrong as usual," and that's me saying it, not you. He was like, "Well, you can go." And then he handed you a paper. I already knew he was on some. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it clean while you up here because I don't want them to say, you're saying what I'm saying. But yeah, that was that. But
just point blank period. Like I'm gonna say this is that Woody, like me, the agreement was always that I was only representing him while he was in custody. Once they agreed to let him out of custody, so I mean the whole fire was because he was trying to help me get off the case. I mean, even he knew that the judge was wrong.
See, that was my first theory, because a lot of times when we work with clients, you know, we could talk to them on the side.
Are close. Like I represented him a lot. Like I know him.
Okay.
So there's no bad blood at all.
Oh, okay, okay.
It was just
you hear what she's saying? She said, I know him. It's no bad blood at all. She knew him for a while, calling him Woody, right? She don't call him Woody. She call him Woody. She know that man.
Woody, like me, the agreement was always that I was only representing him while he was in custody. Once they agreed to let him out of custody, so I mean the whole fire was because he was trying to help me get off the case. I mean, even he knew that the judge was wrong. Like,
see, that was my first theory, because a lot of times when we work with clients, you know, we could talk to them on the side.
Close. Like I represented him a lot. Like I know him.
Okay.
So there's no bad blood at all.
Oh, okay, okay.
It was just like everybody. No, even he couldn't believe what was happening.
Oh, okay. The way his demeanor is, and he, you know, dramatic with it. She's high. Yeah, yes, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I was thinking, I was like, okay, if it was my client, and I tell my client, hey, the judge is not gonna let me off unless you know, get on board.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times, I mean, I never had a client that just say, you know, if they know what I want to do, they'll be like, oh, okay, so this is what I got to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, that's what you got to do. And then we go do it.
But that was always the understanding. It was I didn't do anything, like all these theories about it. There was no anything like that.
Oh, okay. I was thinking that you were like a substitute attorney, even if that's the proper term. I know you.
I mean, the thing about it is, me and Melnick are friends, and he knew I had previously had a relationship with Woody. So when he asked me, it was no problem because I had previously represented him. It is what it is. So it didn't matter. I mean, their agreement was once he was out of me and Melnick are friends, and he knew I had previously had a relationship with Woody. So when he asked me, it was no problem because I had previously represented him.
So when she says a previous relationship, I previously represented him, does that just mean as a client attorney, or she know him? Like she said before. Come on, people. Who ran the play, y'all? We want to know.
What it is. So it didn't matter. I mean, their agreement was once he was once he purged himself by testifying, that he would no longer need representation.
Right. Okay. So, and I guess that makes sense. I mean, as far as, I was thinking that when you came in for Melnick, you were there for Melnick during the entire time, because from my understanding, he was giving use immunity. And as we know, use immunity covers, you know, what you say on the stand. They can't use that against you, but it's not for immunity. So I was thinking, you know, does he need a lawyer there outside of, because he might say something on the stand that, you know, that has him locked up. So that was my concern for him. Do he need an attorney there? But if you and Melnick had an understanding that, hey, I'm only here until he purged his contempt, and once his contempt was purged, I'm gone. And that makes sense, because I don't think you should have been locked into that case while Melnick was gone for, you know, week, 2 weeks. That ain't right.
Right.
You see what you was doing? A favor.
Doing a no good deed goes unpunished.
Goes unpunished, right? You was doing a favor and almost got trapped. They didn't want to let you go. Yeah, but
I just say this, and the last thing is that everything happens for a reason, and it happened the way it was supposed to happen.
Right. I agree. I mean, I think you did the best you could with what you had to work with. And like you said, we don't know. We're speculating what happened in that meeting. And from my understanding, in the motion, you were present in the meeting, so we don't know what was said. We don't know who who came to who defense, or were you representing Woody, or were you not? It's a lot, so many questions that we want to know.
And I'm gonna answer all of them, but I will say this: it was 14 people in the room.
14. Okay. And
Another bomb drops. 14 people in the same room as a man who about to testify. You know what I'm saying? So Fulton County, man, they're gonna have to do a lot of answering a lot of questions during and after this case. It's about to be ugly. But that still don't necessarily mean Thug coming right home all because this case messy, unless they you know, really do recuse Glanville or something like that, because it seems like it's too many people in on it that's trying to take Thug down rather than find out about all the corruption that's going on in Fulton County.
and the judge tried to say attorney-client. How you have attorney-client privilege when it's 14 people in the room? There's no confidence in that whatsoever. But that's me. But thank you so much.
All right, no problem.
Hopefully we can get you back one day.
Okay.
All right, thanks, bye. Oh, let me see. So what y'all think?
So that's that on that, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me once again. You know, like, comment, subscribe, contribute so we can find out more information, get better cameras, get better computers, things of that nature, so that this could be one of the best channels on YouTube one day. Because that's what I'm doing it for the people. So I just need the people to get involved and respond and let me know what you want to hear, what you want to see, what we need to do. You understand what I'm saying? Thank y'all once again. Remember, I ain't got no spill. I just keep it real. Clout chasing is an all-time high.